Okay, guys, let's try this again. First of all, can you guys hear me? Um, I plugged this up. I plugged this up, and YouTube is not recognizing this microphone today for some reason. So YouTube, shame on you. So I don't know what is going on there. I might do a test one with this later, but yeah, this one is not even working properly. Okay, well, I'm not going to touch any settings right now. I will uh, I will mess with that in a minute. So, okay, well, we're back, and I put everything back on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, both Facebook pages. So I got all that squared away. Um, Let me see what else I got. Oh, I got a couple. Okay, hey everybody, I'm sorry about that earlier. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today, but YouTube's doing a lot of changing. They're making us go to another beta instead of going to the classic studio that I'm used to using on YouTube. So it's a bunch of mess. I usually have the lapel mics on. So is this microphone as good as that one, or should I try to figure out that one? It's a lot easier to just mess with this camera and not have to worry about the other mic. And I guess if I have two people or something, or have somebody that talks lower like Tasha, she might could use the mic and be better. Yeah, YouTube doesn't make it easy right now. Like they're the ones that actually I get paid from Google and YouTube. If YouTube messes up, then he messes up my job. Okay, well, thank you very much, Leslie. I have a lot of stuff going on. I was trying to talk about that you probably didn't hear me, but I've been getting a lot of people saying that they come to my channel to watch food challenges, and I really do appreciate that. I still do food challenges. I might in the future maybe go down to one a week, but I still have two a week. So I don't know why people are really confused about. I mean, if they only came here to watch food challenges, then there's food challenges still on Wednesdays and Sundays. So watch Wednesdays and Sundays. But I put a lot of vlogs out, and the people that usually, you guys that come to lives, or I know you guys probably watch the vlogs, so I really do appreciate you. And if you really like the vlogs, there's more and more going to come in the future. The vlog came out today with me and Cahokia. There's one coming out tomorrow with me and Cahokia, and then after that, you got 5 or 6. I think you got about 6 vlogs in a row with Tasha and I in Memphis here from this visit. I'm going to get the vlogs. The vlogs are going to be probably only 2 or 3 days behind instead of a week behind. So they're going to ramp up to daily vlogs, maybe 15 to 20-minute vlogs. If something really, really, really crazy happens that day, I might make them an hour, but I'm going to try to get them down to 15 to 20 minutes so you guys can go outside and have some fun instead of watching videos all day. But I do have a video coming out. I do got a video coming out today, 4 p.m. It's a contest video with Molly Schuyler, Dan Killer Kennedy, and Andrew Poole and myself. We're doing a jalapeno contest at La Costina in Laredo, Texas. So that video is coming out at 4 p.m. I didn't get Andrew Poole in the video much because Dan and Molly were sitting on this side and Andrew was sitting on this side. And I don't have my display module on my camera yet and couldn't see on my phone because my phone was acting up on my GoPro. So I probably could have got everybody in that shot, but I wasn't for sure if I had everybody in the shot because I couldn't see on the other side of the display. So I'm waiting on that display module to come out this month. It's supposed to come out this month, and I'll have that. But I did apologize on the video. Sorry, this paper keeps getting messed with my fan. I got a fan under my computer now to cool my fan off. But I got a whole list of stuff I'm talking about. Go to Shady Maple. Yeah, I saw Bob's video of Shady Maple, but that's in Pennsylvania. You guys can't expect me to go clear across the country to do one video, and I'll lose money bad. I will lose money. If you see me do videos, I'm usually doing it around where I'm at. If I go to a contest or something, plan a trip, then I plan it along my route, because if I plan it all the way over here and go 300, that's like 8 or 9 hours away from me, probably. But I try to plan it within 10 minutes of that route, off that route, and then coming back. So I try to plan them out. Because this is my full-time job. So if I'm not making money, I'm losing money. But I would really like to go to that Shady Maples. You should do the Benny's Pizza Challenge. That one pays 100 if you beat it. Well, if it pays 500 if you're professional, you can do it in 15 minutes. I do have a video of that out, Francis. If any of you guys wonder if I've done a video or not, go to my homepage and hit the search button. Put whatever you think that I did, like White Castle. If you want me to do White Castle, if you want me to do certain thing, it all should pop up. So the Benny's, if you do that with Benny's, it should pop up. That's what she said. Tasha, she's sleeping right now. She works nights at FedEx, so she went back to work last night for the first time, and she works 9 days straight, well, 9 nights straight. But she usually sleeps into about 1 o'clock or 2. Then she takes a nap right before work again, like 6 to 8. Flip flop, the hands are the same. I tell everybody that nothing's really wrong with them. I got that little mark there, and then the nail came off there, and that purple mark. That's all I have. So other than that, if you just look at my hands, they don't look like nothing's wrong with them. I have, like I said, I'm probably not going to do 100, 200 challenges this year. I'll probably do like 50 or so. The thing of it is, because there's 26, let me see. If I do 2 a week, I still have some throwback Thursdays, but I'm still going to try to get 2 videos in a week of challenges. But I have vlogs, food reviews, and such. We did go to the Central Barbecue. That will be coming out here in about a week. That Central Barbecue video. It's in the vlog, so I didn't make a separate food review vlog for that. So Ben, one-legged Honda mechanic, had actually told me about that one, and some other people. Hey, Jason, thanks for tuning in. Six Anomaly, Katie, Sarah. I just want to make sure I get you guys before I start talking too much. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I see Luther the Great's in here. I'm going to do a food, some hot reviews with him, hot sauce reviews. Did you just head back to Tasha's? I've been here about 4 or 5 days. So yeah, when I go to Cahokia for like 1 or 2 days to line State Farm up and to line everything out to see how my daughter's doing. She's in the rental house over there, and I come here to try to progress to move this direction. So I moved boxes here. Like the first time I moved boxes was this time I came. Then Tasha's actually going to get her new vehicle. You'll see what it is in about a couple weeks. But she's going to get it Sunday, I believe, by Sunday. And then we're going to head to my house, and I'll pick up my truck and a trailer, my buddy's trailer. I'm going to pick that up to borrow and haul some stuff this direction, put in storage. We're still looking for a house, but I think while we're looking for a house, I think we're going to get a John boat. And we can store it in the storage unit as well. It's a nice size storage unit. So I think we're going to get a John boat as well, so we can fish and look for houses at the same time. Not at the same time. We can look for some houses while we're fishing if they're by the lake or a pond. But I'm gonna I'll show you the vlog of that, like it's gonna be in the future, because it didn't happen yet. Anna, I'm not sure what my daughter's doing. She don't even know what she's doing. So when she talks about something, I don't want to say I don't pay attention to it, but I don't take it to heart, because she flip-flops like all the time. And I'm not talking about you flip-flop, but she goes back and forth 3,000 times before she makes a decision. So I just stay out of it until she gets more comfortable with what she wanting to do. last time I heard, she was wanting to go to Texas to go to college. I'm not sure where the community college where I'm at turned into going to Texas for college. So that's why I stay out of it. I just wait. The Navy would be the best possible situation for my daughter. She just doesn't realize it. Um, so I said, you get a free place to stay 4 to 6 years. If you want to go to Hawaii, go for the 6 year plan. Save your money up. You won't have much to put in storage. I told her everything, but that's all I can do. So I'm just waiting for her to. Dawn, I don't know where in Texas. I don't ask because I told you she might end up going to Alaska to college. She'll tell me she's going to Texas. She is not decisive about much of nothing. So it's best to stay out of it and not know what's going on until she does it. Pretty much. I tell her the best possible thing, what I think, what I would do if I was in her situation. That's all I can do. After that, she can make her own decisions. I've been dealing with this for 22 years. Best possible situation is just stay out of it or you'll go crazy. I've already told her like probably more than 5 dozen times. So it's just best to stay out of it. What is happening, Lee? Thanks for tuning in to help out. Hopefully we'll go see Lee sometime and do some fish in his direction. I want to tell you too, I do have, like I said, I still try to put 2 food challenge videos out a week. One's today at 4 p.m. Central, La Costina Jalapeno Contest, where Molly Schuyler, Dan Kennedy, and Andrew Poole was in it. One in a Million's coming out the 15th. And speaking of One in a Million, my grandmother's birthday is on the 15th. So she will turn 96 or 97 years old this year. So that One in a Million kind of was fitting for that day. Hypnotic Emporium is coming out the 22nd, the ice cream one. I think Brian and Dave and Linda showed up to that, so the disposal team and Brian's wife. That was a really crazy challenge to try to do in 8 minutes. It had Charleston chews in it. Those things took over half the time, half that 4 minutes, 5 minutes just to chew those things up. Yeah, Don, there's no talk. I mean, you can talk about it all day, but there's nothing that really, it's best to stay out of it. I've said what I said, and my daughter just chooses what she wants to do. I mean, there's no talking about it. But I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just you'll go crazy trying to figure it out. Believe me, I've known her for 22 years. Hey, Jason. Well, Jason Shelton, I really do. I do thank you for doing that, and I know you thank yourself now if you're still in AA because there's some really great people in there that'll help you out. Um, I really accommodate you on that. You made a really great decision. Um, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't go to AA. Probably dead. And how long? Bender's asked too. How long, Jason? How long has it been? Jason, the Tatinas are gone. It took a couple minutes, but I got the scarf goes down and have some coffee here. Three months. Well, congratulations on the 3 months. Um, I've heard a lot of good stuff that sticks with me that I heard in AA that helps me out pretty much daily. But that's why they have like 6 different like mottos in AA. One day at a time. Keep it simple, stupid. They have a lot of different stuff because everybody takes a situation, they hear something, and it doesn't really kick in. But if they hear a certain phrase or something, it's okay. I get that. Well, there's different. Like one day at a time. There's different mottos and sayings, like slogans they have that you pick the best one that you might like. and it helps you out. Jason, the only thing you owe me is just keep on trucking along, man. You took the initiative and went there, but I'm really glad that I planted a seed for you, that you actually went. And I tell people, if ever, like, out of the people in my treatment center that I was in for alcoholism, after 51 people, after a year, only one other person, myself, was sober or not on drugs, because it was a drug and a alcohol treatment center. Well, I guess shortly after that year, they went back out. So out of 51 people, I was the only one sober after a year, and a year-ish. But everybody, all 51 people would be sober if they take their advice. If they go to a meeting, get a sponsor, follow them around. Like, what do they do? Like, go camping. I went camping a lot. I went to okay, man, I can't even think. Speaker meetings. I went to a lot of speaker meetings. We went to events like out of town. So we went to speaker meetings out of town, conventions. That's what I was trying to get to. Conventions. That's where I got my AA ring from a convention. It might have been in Sikeston, a convention, right off the highway at Ramada. And I don't know if they stopped having it there, but yeah, we went all Eureka Springs and everywhere. So I always say hang around the winners. So don't just get around people that just talk like, oh, I like the way that guy's talking. Anybody can talk about anything to make it seem nice, but just see how they're living. You know, if they're doing great and they're after the meeting, if they're still the same positive and just like whatever they're talking about in the meeting, if they take that outside of the meeting in their life, then that's the people you want to hang around. So thank you very much. And Dawn, 20 years clean. That is a milestone. I always say after 2 days, it felt like a year. Every time I try to stop drinking for 2 days, yeah, I was back at it. Yes, Bob, walk the talk. Okay, guys. Well, other than that, today I don't have anything really planned. I need to go get my grandmother a gift card. I might not be seeing her on the 15th. I was going to go back down that direction and give her a gift card. Her birthday's on the 15th of March. I got to get some freezer pops. Every time I go to Walmart, they don't have the freezer pops I want in the mesh bag. They have them in the box, and you get gypped out of the ones in the box. They're like 1.5 ounces, and the price point is per ounce is higher. So I like to get the 36 3-ounce freezer pops. So I had to order those from Walmart.com. I would have ordered them and had them sent to me, but you got to order like 16 packs of them to get them shipped for free. Yep, popsicles. They're called freeze pops. I just call them freezer pops. Some people get annoyed at that, but you know what I'm talking about. I know some people mess up their words, and when they text to me, I don't correct them in text because I text like that all the time and I mess up words. But if I know what you're talking about, why would I don't need to correct you. I know what you're talking about. So people always correct you like grammar and stuff. If you know what I'm talking about, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about if you didn't know how to correct me. So you already knew what I was talking about. So just leave it alone. Just keep on going. So that's what I do. If you say something wrong and I know what you mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh, did you mean this? I guess people seem smarter when they do that. Thank you, Jason. Yes, it's free to subscribe, folks. And speaking Jason, as well as many other moderators and a lot of you do in here, so when you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please share the video as well if you can. It helps out a lot. And I know people watch the ads. Some people got mad at me. Some guy said he's been watching me for years, but there's a certain ad that popped up just recently on one of the videos, and he's gonna stop watching if that ad comes on. I'm like, well, you might as well stop watching now, buddy. Like, I'm sorry. I said you can skip the ads if you want. There's a skip button. Like, they auction off ads. They auction off for the highest bidder to get on there. So I don't know what else to say about that. Guy got a little irate. Like, please don't threaten me. Yeah, some people do have OCDs to correct typos. Okay. I had something else to talk about. The vlogs from this trip here will be coming out the 13th through the 19th. I think there's 6 of them. Like I said, today, the jalapeno contest is coming out at 4 p.m. Juan and the Millions coming out on a Sunday. So Sunday videos I'm going to try to put up at 10 a.m. The weekday videos of the challenges I try to put up at 4 p.m. When people's off. Most people, the majority of people gets off work and at home. But the vlogs still come out at 8 a.m. no matter what. I don't know, a crab challenge in Chicago. I'm not really sure. I don't go. It's a pretty far trip for me to go for something that's probably less than $500. So I try. I'll probably miss a lot of contests this year. I'm not traveling as much. I'm kind of doing the same ones that I did last year, but I'm trying to dwindling down to and cutting corners here and there. So with the house fire, I'm not really worried about doing too many contests. If they're like 2 or 3 hours from me, I really try not to do them anymore. I did the Texas because I wanted to go on a road trip with Tasha, and plus that was one I did last year. Yeah, Sarah, I understand that. I don't use the word hate, but kind of strong. But yeah, I don't. I kick myself in the butt. I'm like, did that word just change? Did those 10 words in that paragraph just change while I hit enter? Because it looked right. My New Year's resolution last year, I think, was to spell check my paragraphs, my sentences and stuff before I hit enter on text. I lied to myself because I did not meet that quota. Okay, shoot, Vanita. You need my personal opinion and everybody else's. You must be in some really deep trouble because my opinion isn't the best at all. But we get a collective opinion. Maybe that might sway it. Yes, if you go to my playlist on my homepage, hit playlist, and then hit click all my videos continuous loop. You can click that and keep it in the background if you want, and keep it playing for like 2 years probably straight, and it'll work. What has happened? Matt's in the house. He lives around this area. Hope you got my email, my last email. I didn't check my email this morning, but she said that truck does. You can put the wheels back on it and the rear end will spin, but it's messed up, so it might lock up. So you might still want to put that on the trailer if your buddy wants to take that truck. That's what I would recommend. So just let them know. If not, then the same price that I told you. That's what the scrap is going to get scrapped. So that we're trying to get it to your buddy instead of the scrap yard for the same price. So if he doesn't want it for that, just and no, and tell them we're not trading a turtle. We're not trading $200 plus a turtle. I know people people have a joke. I think there's a somebody on Craigslist that does that. He does that on to mess with people. Because I'll give you $200 and a turtle. I'll throw in a turtle. Jason, no problem. And I'm still waiting for that opinion Vanita wanted to do. I probably might be saying it wrong. Vanita. Praise the Lord 58. Your hubby OD. Hopefully that's for like Odyssey dementia instead of OD, like overdose. I mean, both of them is probably not good, but the first one's better. So So hello, OD. I would scream it, but I ain't trying to wake Tasha up. She'd probably be up anyway. She says I talk too loud. Oh, Marion, Arkansas. I was there for that Shake Shack. Tasha was there as well. Thank you, Gerald. Appreciate it. Well, if you watch our vlogs, Gerald, I'm trying to Gerald. Well, Hodge, I'll say Hodge. If you watch your vlogs, no, Tasha is my girlfriend. We're not married, and we're friends as well. Hopefully, we're good friends. Okay, Jason. I think Vanetta was trying to ask an opinion in the room about something. She wasn't trying to be ignorant or anything, but I didn't get the question or my opinion. I didn't get the opinion part of your question that you have put up though, because you said and. So I'll put this. I don't usually do this. I'll do this one time, but I'm not going to try to make this. So that's what Vanetta asked the first time, and then she said 10 years later, and he wants to put my things in Goodwill. I'm not really. Yeah, I really wouldn't know what to even get an opinion on about that, but I would. Yeah, I would at least get it documented. Once somebody does that and wants to do something and get somebody out and put their stuff out, all I can say is, yeah, get the police involved so you have a police record of them saying that. And then if something happens to your stuff, then you have a documented record of something happened to it. But other than that, um, that's all I can say about that. But I really don't like to give my opinion on stuff like that because if something goes south or something goes another direction, I really do not like to get into to everybody people's personal business because I'm not the best at handling my own personal business. So to give you an honest thing about that. Okay, but that's what I would do if I was in that situation. Okay, guys. But if you guys want to chat in here with her about that on the sideline, then I'm fine with that. So and no worries, Jason. I understand that you that's usually it's I don't want to I guess I'm not gonna lie to anybody about it, but if you really, really, really don't watch my channel and you come in here and you just say stuff like that, then I would, Jason, you are very, very in the right like to do any of that because I don't even like to talk about situations like that. But I guess when people watch my channel and I get to know people that do watch my channel and chat with them, then there's stuff that I do let slide a little bit. Um, Even though I don't want it's kind of hard to describe that I don't want to really talk about. I don't want to just dismiss people's uh I don't know questions that they really need to know. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but hopefully that helped out. I'll be in St. Louis first week of April. Hope you do a challenge there. Actually, the news said that nobody finished the Mama's on the Hill spaghetti challenge. That's a lie. That's not Maury Povich, okay? But um, 19 people's done it in 15 years, or 15 people, more than that now. I think I'm the 15th person in 19 years to finish it. So 15 people's finished it. But on the news, they said nobody's finished it. And I don't have a recording of me failing it the first time, because that's one of the 2 challenges I've ever failed. And I went back 6 months later and I finished it. But that was the first 5 challenges I've ever done. I think only the first 5, I only videotaped a little bit of the first challenge I've ever done, just the one challenge, Pointer's Pizza. But I'm going to go back. The owner said I can go back and videotape it. So I'm going to do a videotape of that. I will post that on my DaGarbageDisposal page. I will post that on YouTube comments. I'll probably go live, and actually I'll probably post it on my regular page too, because if it's in St. Louis, I usually put it on my regular page for people that know me to show up. So that's called Mamas on the Hill, formerly known as Prince. No, I'm just joking. Formerly known as Mama Capices. So I don't know why they changed the name. That's their situation. But yes, I'll be doing that hopefully in about, I don't know. I don't know the time frame there really. So I just stay tuned to the YouTube community news or the Garbage Disposal page, and you will find that out. Thank you, Jason. I do try to, and then people do get mad because I do skip over comments, questions, because I don't go all the way back up and scroll up. And I do apologize, folks. I do try to get to questions, and when I do, I start talking, and I can't read all the questions over here. So if you do ask a question and I missed it, please wait a couple minutes and then ask it again. When am I doing another food review? I have a food review on a vlog of Central Barbecue here. Let me check my computer real quick while I'm on here. Chow time. Oh, I've already got one lined up, people. The 13th. The 13th, I have a Red Lobster Fest with Tasha and I on the 13th. So if you want to check that out. I do have the chow time coming up. I'm not sure when. And I just did one in Memphis at 10th Inning Barbecue Grill Food Challenge. And there's 2 more challenges in Memphis I'm about to do. So if you're in the Memphis area, please, every other day, check the YouTube community news, or every day, and the Garbage Disposal Facebook page to see if I have a challenge in Memphis to do. There's 2 challenges to do. I'm not going to tell you where they're at, but there's 2 that's about to go down. One of them's a 2-person team. It's Not That Cookie Canucks. And there's another 1 person that just started off as a fundraiser. If you lose, it's $50 plus tax. If you win, the restaurant gives you the meal for free and donates the $50. I think it's to like stray animals in the area, some kind of shelter. So it goes for a good cause. Either way it goes, the $50, if you lose, goes to charity. So if you win the challenge, they pay to charity. If you lose, you pay to the charity. So the charity wins either way it goes. I'm trying to see what else I have lined up. Just I got a lot of files on this computer that I need to already posted. The Captain King Seafood already did. The Red Lobster. And there's a saucy pizza coming out on the 18th. The pizza I did that I thought was 8 pounds, I was not ready for the 11-pound pizza. So you might want to check that video out. I drank coffee and water like all the way up to the event. Like usually I don't drink any liquids like 2 or 3 hours before the event, and just sip on water or coffee. Yeah, I was not ready for the 11-pound pizza. So that's Saucy's Pizzeria. And member of the disposal team in here, Mike Lowry. I always got to say it like that because of the movie Bad Boys. But Mike Lowry's son had showed up. So did Luther the Great showed up. Gilbert's son, my brother, my sister-in-law, John Pazzotta. The last name I don't remember. I keep forgetting. But John, his wife. So a lot of people showed up there, and I broke out I call it my Randy Santel. I got my Randy Santel spoon. I got my Randy Santel luggage, where I break my hard case luggage out and I have my hoodies and my shirts on one side. They bought like $300 worth of hoodies and t-shirts at that event. So that small town, like 2,800 people in it, really surprised me, and I really appreciated them. Yeah, that was a good turnout, Luther. Half the city was in that pizzeria. Hey, Zabiba, how you doing? And Jada. All right, Lee, get them lined up and make sure they're not goofing off. And I will see you guys later. Olive Garden is opening in a couple of days. Your Olive Garden review was awesome. Well, Anna, I hope you take my advice and try it all out. I mean, my taste buds are probably different than yours, but that ziti Frida, whoo. Let's see. Thank you, Christina, bunny girl. You say it over and over till I say something. You are correct because I do not. People get mad that I missed their questions, and I apologize. But you do the right thing. Yep, yep. Let me see. Yeah, Randy Santel, guys. I always defend him on my reviews. I try to make if it's really downright ignorant, I delete it. But Randy Santel, if you guys do not like him for some reason, I'm going to tell you now, if you like my opinion, cut him a break, please, under comments. I would say if you don't have anything nice to say to Randy, please don't say it because I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you now, Randy has helped me out a whole lot. With that said, I'm just saying Randy is a really great guy. Before the fire, I defended him, and after the fire, the guy is. I wouldn't believe I would even respect him more than I did. But the guy really helped me out. Is all I can say. I went to Olive Garden just to try and was disappointed they didn't cook it right, so it wasn't nothing to do with you. All right, Christina. Well, that sucks. Maybe I wouldn't go to that one anymore or talk to management about it. Maybe they had a new person on the grill. Yeah, hopefully I can go on a little tour with Randy. I went to one of his lives and he says he needs me for some challenges that two people challenges. So I really am I want to go out of the country with him. So when I get my passport, he got his passport just like the other day again, renewed. So when I get mine, I'm definitely going to talk to him about leaving out the country to go some places. And hopefully Tasha has enough vacation days. I think she does because when she got hurt for her Achilles tendon, they got tore. Her job didn't let her use any of her vacation days or personal days. I think they wanted to go back to work the next 3 days. Somebody had a heart surgery, and the next day after that, like one more day, I think they gave her one day. They wanted to come back to work. I'm like, what? So I come to find out the vacation days wasn't used. So maybe she'll have enough vacation days to go out the country. That would be a really fun time. I've never been out the country. Never even been to Mexico. I've been close to it. Laredo, Texas. You'll see that today at 4 p.m. That's only like 20 miles from Texas. I mean, from Mexico. Yeah, Randy's really cool. People think he's preppy and snobbish, like uppity or something. If you come to one of his events, he shakes everybody's hands, and even when you walk in the door, when people walk in the door when he's setting up, he sometimes he thinks they're there because of the event, but they're not. And he tells them what's going on and who he is, and hope they enjoy the show. So I get a lot of my business. I'm still business-like, and I'm good with people, but I learned stuff from Randy that I do now. Like I used to have my shirts just in a box in my car, not even really folded up, just like folded over once. But now I have them in a big green, since I like my logo has a green in it. Have a lime green luggage that I flip open, and I have my small to 3X hoodies on one side that's all folded up, and then I have my shirts on the other side, small to 5X that's folded up, and I actually use a shirt folder, so it's perfect every time, and it slides into a plastic sleeve, so it looks more professional. So he does that, and I try to talk to everybody that's in there. So it's really he's really, I mean, this is a business, guys. This is my job. This is his job. So he runs his business very well, and he has like 1 million subscribers now, so he's doing a really great job at it. Yes, it did work out, Luther, and I think that's the first time I broke that luggage out at an event. Because before the event happened, I said, "Hey, after the event, if you want to get a T-shirt or hoodie, I have them right here. So just come up to the table." Well, that worked out really well because usually I say, "Hey, I got hoodies in the trunk of my car. When I get done, let's you follow me out there." Usually it never happens. Nobody wants to follow me to the car. Creepish. Yes, Randy's on his fitness deal, and it's working out really good for him. And he's about to leave out and do some more challenges. So it's all about juggling calories, and he didn't have enough time to do as much working out as he needed to when he's doing all the challenges. So it's all about juggling calories. Yeah, Matt Stoney could do like 2 pounds of Jello and make $20,000 in one day. So I think Matt Stone. I don't make much money on this YouTube. You know, when you start off, you got to have like a lot of subscribers, a lot of people. But Matt Stoney, I think he was making when he's putting videos out regularly, like 150,000 a month on YouTube. But that's before taxes and before paying people to do all the stuff. But I think he slowed down doing all those. But yeah, you can make a lot of money, but they think all YouTubers make tons of money and we don't. Like I got enough to pay my bills. I mean, I got enough to pay my bills. Um, and that's pretty much it helps me travel at least. It pays for my traveling. Yeah, actually, my channel started blowing. Sometimes when you're on a food challenge with, it just depends how that video goes. And that one video that I did with the omelet challenge with Randy, that video actually blew up crazy and got over 1 million views. Well, some videos don't do that. Like the 3 videos in a row that I did with Randy on the pizzas, I didn't get many subscribers after that. It was like much of nothing. But I was glad that first one did. And maybe when we go overseas, hopefully I'll do a lot better because it's in another part of the country where I'm not at, and hopefully people watch there. Nicola, what happened to take one is all you heard was this. Yeah, the voice was out. So that's all you heard after a little bit because it's not recognizing my other microphone right now. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. But thank you for tuning in. I'm glad that you got a chance to check it out. I've been on here like 43 minutes. I wasn't planning on being here too long, but if you got questions, I'll keep talking. I do have other stuff to talk about. There's a Jeff Beeson. I might be saying it wrong, but Jeff Beeson. He said next time I go through Sikeston, I should check out Lambert's. If you guys don't know, my dad used to live in the town of Lambert's. My mom actually lives in the town of Lambert's right now, about a mile or two away. I used to live 20 miles south of that in New Madrid, Missouri until I was like third grade. Then I went back to chop weed cotton fields out like every summer. So I know about Lambert's. I've been there over 30 times or more. But I can tell you this now, back in the day, it was a lot better. They used to yell rolls, you know, when you throw the rolls, rolls, rolls. Now what they do is walk by your table and go, roll. No, I say go. I tell them to go all the way over there and yell roll. I know I do tell them to do that. Say go all the way over there yell rolls and throw me one. That's what you're supposed to do. So yes, I do that. I'm not lying. Or at least scream when they come by the table about the maters and taters, the maters, the potatoes and tomatoes. They said maters and taters. You're supposed to scream it louder than that. Like okra, like you don't. It's not like it used to be. Like okra, want some okra? Plans to come back to Atlanta. Yes, I do have plans to come back to Atlanta. I want maybe in about a month or two. So I really do want to go to Atlanta. So if I do, I might stop by and see good old Ben One Legged Honda Mechanic. Maybe go out to eat a pizza with him. He really likes pizza. Tasha did find a vehicle. They're transporting it from New York City to Memphis. It was like $550 just to transport it, but we will tell you what it is here in about a week or so, about a week or two. Well, you'll probably see it in 2 weeks because the vlog will come out a week later, maybe. But my vlogs are about to dwindle down to 2 days, only a 2 day waiting period of where I'm at. Instead of being a week off and I'm here and you're watching Cahokia right now, I should be where I'm at. So I'm trying to get it equalized out where the vlogs are pretty much daily vlogs and they're like almost to the day of when you're seeing them. But we will see the vehicle because she's going to drive me to Memphis, and I'm going to pick my truck up with the one with the lock. I don't know if you saw my hasp on the passenger side, but I got two hasps with locks on the outside of my truck. It's a work truck, but folks, it still works. But I'm going to drive that truck with a trailer back with some stuff and put it in the storage here. And then I'll have a truck to throw a John boat in the back of because that Dodge Ram, the back of the bed's pretty wide and you can fit a John boat in there. We're not going to put a real big engine on it, just trolling motor for now. And you can fit it right in the back of the truck without having a trailer. But if I have to build some kind of ramp out back, like put boards there to hold the back end of the boat, you put boards down there. Chuck, I'm usually positive about situations. I mean, it sucks that the house is gone and stuff like that. In the last vlog, I did walk in the house, and you can tell by my demeanor that I wasn't feeling up to it, so I walked back out. But I have days. I mean, I have days like moments when I just sit there, like, you know what? I don't even have a house to live in. But like, it just hits me, and it's like, it's kind of rough for like 10, 20, 30 seconds. But after that, I get over it. Went to chiropractor yesterday. Uh, that will be on the vlog too. I'll let you know. Went to chiropractor yesterday with Tasha. Tasha wanted to go, and I was sitting there like, hey, I might as well do a little bit chiropractic too. The guy called me, and I have a body. He said a MMA physique. He must have been trying to get some more money from me because he was trying to be nice. No, but he said I'm built like a fire hydrant. I, th- I think that's maybe what he meant instead of MMA fighter. But he did say MMA fighter. See that? What else do I got to talk about here? Oh, probably get a dolly for her car to get her car back here. Her car had broke down one day, and I'm not glad it broke down, but I'm glad she got to my house before it broke down. She was on the highway most of the time, but once she said it started acting weird, had the CVT transmission in it that's known for going bad pretty. So it broke down on my street. She asked me to get in the car to to to, to feel how it's doing. Well, I was in the driver's seat. She was in the passenger seat, and coming back down the road to go to my house, it just conked out. Like, oh, I'm the last one to touch it, huh? Thank you, Nicole. And please, since you're in another country, I should send you a box of business cards. I should send you some. It might cost me $15 or more to send you a box of business cards, but I think you would distribute them very well. Yeah, Moon, Hot Moon. It was. You could tell by me, my reaction. I was done. You're going to see another video here when I was in Walmart and at a thrift store. You're going to see one with Tasha and I in a Walmart that we were supposed to go shopping, and we really didn't go shopping that day. I wasn't not my normal happy in that store. It's like I just had to go because what it was is I got to see everything on clearance that I could have got for a house if I had a house, but I wasn't going to buy stuff to save money for a house that I don't even have to put in storage. Like TVs that are on sale. I wanted to get a really nice TV that was half price at Walmart, like last night actually. And I'm not going to buy a TV for clearance to put in the storage. So it hits me hard at times, and sometimes I can't hide it. So I just cut the video off, and it's not that's a vlog though. I mean, maybe I should have. I don't know if I did that video or not. Talk about it, but I'll start talking more about that stuff in my vlogs as well. I'm not sure the serial killer costume, but it's easy to make that costume. So I should save cereal boxes up right now for that time frame. What are you doing? Another taco challenge? Jason actually doing it. It's called a taco challenge, but it's actually like a tortilla, breakfast tortilla at One in a Million in Austin, Texas. That video's coming out on the which one? What day is that? One in a Million's coming out the 15th. So check that video out. That One in a Million I did the same day as a jalapeno contest that's coming out today. I did it 12 hours apart so I can have food in my stomach. So when I go to the jalapeno contest 12 hours later, there's still half in there probably. So I can have something on my stomach for the jalapenos because you don't want to eat hot food like that with nothing on your stomach. A comic book about the milkman. Oh, you will see the milkman too in the videos. Chow time. We had a good time at Chow Time, but that review's not coming out for 2 weeks, so you have to watch the review for that. And there's a lot of people in this. There's a lot of people in this. Yeah, I'll take care of this one. But there's a lot of. Let me see. There's a lot of people that want to take me to the Captain King Seafood City. I really want to go back there. I really do. But I have promotions and reviews to do while I'm here. But if I have a downtime, I'm going to put a meet and greet there. So if you guys want to meet and greet me, Captain King, sometime, we're going to throw something out. So maybe try to make it on a weekend so everybody can make it, or on a Sunday. But we're going to try to do a meet and greet there. Okay. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate it. I appreciate the $5, $4.99. Dropping the mic. And let me see. So in the future, you'll see. And then there's 2 more challenges in the Memphis area that I'm going to be doing soon. I can't talk about them right now, but I will post it on the community news or talk about it live. Oh, and the Garbage Disposal page. I'll put it up there. Yep. Thank you very much, Diamond, and thank you very much earlier for Hodge for doing that. Somebody was watching. I went back over the video of me, the live I did with my hands burnt. I told everybody to turn their hands like 36-minute mark in my brother's basement when I did the live. I went back over that because I didn't get to comment and say thanks to everybody. I've been just putting the like button on there just to let you know that I read the comment. But there's like 500 different people that did that, so I'm still working my way down to there. I found like 5 really ignorant comments so far, so I deleted them. And I hid them I hid the user from the chat, so they can't even comment anymore. They can, but they think people can see it and they can't. But if you do really ignorant comments, like really hurtful comments on my channel, yeah, I'll hide you from the channel, so nobody will see your comments anymore. I mean, you can say all you want, but nobody will ever see it again. You just think they will. So that's what I do with people that go out their way to be ignorant. A lot of times I used to go out my way to get ignorant because I know they are, and sometimes it's not even worth my time. So I just hide them from the channel now. Let me see. Yes, Katie's been here the whole time. She's been sitting there. I was gonna say drinking coffee, but I've drank. I think this is instant coffee. I put that on my list too because I use some of her mom's instant coffee. I'm not a fan of instant coffee, but it's better than no coffee at all. I think I want to get a coffee pot maybe and put let me see. Yeah, I need to get me a coffee pot too sometime. I'll put this down. Order coffee. Yeah, because that instant coffee is not the greatest. Okay. Okay, guys, I got about another 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna hop off here. Um, iced tea. Yeah, tea's good. I like a hot coffee for some reason. Oh, Jason, you gotta send me one. The one that I get, the one that I got was I don't know what it was, Hamilton Beach, but it was a specific kind that I liked, and I can't even think of the number. Um, I can't even think of the number. Let me see. Yeah, I don't even know it. But yeah, you ain't got to do that, man. I'm gonna probably order one in a couple weeks, probably. Maybe when I'm settled more where I'm at. Let me see, order. Yeah, I could pick up a glass pot, but there's a special kind of glass pot that fits in different uh, coffee machines. So if you get just a little bit off, you're gonna have to put little shims of like popsicle sticks. I've done it before. Put little popsicle sticks in between there so that it's a hassle. What is happening? Tony Armstrong's in the house from Ohio. Yeah, I used to put Swiss Miss in my coffee as well. That's pretty good. Okay, let me see where this is at. I'll do my best, Barbara. I have days that is not great at all, but I still try to think positive. I do get in a rut here and there. Tasha helps me out on that because Tasha tries to think positive about pretty much everything. So after a while, I'll just sense that I'm kind of getting negative about stuff, and I just try to divert and think about other stuff. Because usually I'm pretty positive. It's just the house fire and stuff like that. I can get in a rut at times. Tony, I look at shape. Round is a shape. I'm built like a fire hydrant. How about that? Let's say that MMA fighting fire hydrant. I think it might just be the shirt. This is a Dallas. This is a Dallas. It says Dallas right here. And this like there's if you can see there you go. Now I'm not doing that, guy. I'm just showing you. I don't know how to do that with a show. There's something right here. Okay, Jesus. Uh, it says Dallas Cowboys on here. I got the shirt for free when the house burnt. Somebody sent me a lot of stuff with a lot of college and NFL and NBA, even hockey, NHL, all stuff on my shirts. I turn them inside out because I don't do sports. People always run up to you and say, "Hey, I don't like F you. I don't like the Cowboys." Like, F you. I don't like you for coming up to me saying F you. Like, you don't even know me, guy. All right. Well, somebody don't wore their welcome out. If you start a sentence off saying not trying to be rude, you pretty much are trying to be rude. If you started off not trying to be rude, yeah, your brain's already knowing it's a rude comment. So there you go. Just like I say, excuse my language, but bleep, 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 bleep. They did. They used to do that when I used to chair meetings. They had the little gavel. I used to chair meetings. Please watch your foul language. And somebody would say, "Excuse my language, but effity f f f, boo, boo, shut up." Like, ooh, you're done. You're done. If you know you're about to curse, then you know you're about to curse. And when I bring that to people's attention, then people like to be funny about it. Static. Yeah, because usually when people say something, but after the word but is the real stuff that you need to listen to. Because when people say, hey, ooh, I love you, but I gotta go. Well, you don't listen to the first part of the but. After the but is the real stuff, the meat and potatoes. Oh, six saying the same time I did. Um, yeah, Jeff's in the house. Jeff came to chow time. He ate a lot of food. Tasha got home. She goes, "Did you see Jeff? He ate a lot of food." Well, I saw Tasha didn't eat a lot of food. No, she ate like that's why she's skinnier. She's in shape. But but yeah, Jeff did his thing he showed up at the chow time and got a T-shirt. So I really appreciate him showing up. And we had a good talk. It was a nice area. Chow time really treated us really nicely. Gave us our own party room. Yes, Captain Kings. I'm gonna try to make on the weekends. Oh, Gerald. So they say Gerald. It's really Gerald, I guess. Well, thank you very much, Hodge. Um, So I guess she threw that extra E in. My cousin's Jason with the E, Jasen. So I'm not sure. Maybe that was the case there. I think E's are very uh, much in the mix when you're on the epidural. Barbara, I know you watch my videos because Earthlings. That's why I say, oh, they're normal Earthlings. So people get a kick out of it. I kind of laugh inside. She said, I kind of laugh inside when I say Earthlings to people. Oh, they're normal Earthlings. Okay, guys, it's been about an hour and 5 minutes here. I'm going to wrap this up, and you're going to have a lot of vlogs from like yesterday all the way to the 19th. Vlogs every day at 8 a.m. You got a video coming out today at the jalapeno contest, 4 p.m. Central today. You have a 13th. You got the Red Lobster Lobster Fest coming out. The 15th, you have One in a Million. The 22nd, you have Hypnotic Emporium. I'm going to probably throw in a chow time before the 22nd, a chow time buffet that Jeff here was at. And so So I really appreciate you guys. Other than that, please share the videos. You're doing a lot. You guys keep on doing better and better at helping me spread the channel. So I really appreciate that for sharing the videos and watching the ads. There is a Boudin Festival, April 18th in Scott, Louisiana. I think Joe Hansen might be there. If you guys like Joe Hansen, I think he's going to be there as well. So that's going to be in Scott, Louisiana on April 18th at the festival. There's a wing contest coming up too around the country, so I'll let you know about that soon. Other than that, guys, I am out of here. So thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you guys on maybe Friday at 8 p.m. Central. So until then, guys, hope you like the videos and comment. I answer my comments as much as possible. So I will see you guys later.